Welcome back, everybody, to Reds franchise. This is part 6 now? Yeah, part 6 already. Wow. And it's time for the 2027 postseason, man. Crazy year we had. Thought we had improved the team somewhat in the offseason. Excuse me, sorry. Um, Signed Ian Happ, signed Jake Rogers, got Edgeline Perez in a Rule 5, which actually I found out he was a Yankees prospect, I believe, actually, who was traded away in real life. We signed Adolis Garcia. We traded for Alejandro Kirk. We traded for Bryce Miller and Andres Munoz, who both did not have amazing years, honestly. Um, so we thought the team was going to get better, and then, it was kind of another hit or miss kind of year. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, we still had a good year. 90 win team. But, not where I hoped we would be. Um, we started pretty hot, started pretty good. Team was looking nice. Then we started to have kind of a bit of a summer swoon. Really struggling. Had to make some trades to get back on track because we were losing a lot of games. We were able to trade for Kerry Carpenter from the Tigers. We traded for Luke Weaver from the Mets for a pretty big package. Garrett Clevenger was in that package. It wasn't a huge package, just a 3-person trade. And Luke Weaver was having a really good year, and I think he did have a really good year. We'll look at the stats in a second. We also wanted to get rid of Garrett Clevenger, who was not doing well for us at all. Traded for Nathan Lucas as some support on the bench because TJ Friedel got injured. And just we kind of just never really picked it up after the All-Star break. We did have some good All-Stars and some good years out of guys like Mike Trout, Alejandro Kirk in his first year with the team. But overall, just kind of a disappointing year when I expected a lot more out of this team. Ended up 90-72. It seemed like it was coming down to a final series against Pittsburgh, which we ended up sweeping because Chicago was already there with a similar record, but we ended up tying the Chicago Cubs. If I go to the standings, and they had the tiebreaker over us. We lost too many games to them during the regular season. I mean, you can see they were 33-19 in division games, and we were 25-27. Kind of hard to do much when your record looks like that against the division. Better than the most of the other. Oh no, the Cardinals were really good actually. Still ended up in 4th, despite they were also looking really hot and like they were actually going to be back in playoff contention. The Brewers are the ones that really dropped this year, but we ended up having the tiebreaker with the Cubs. And they edged us out. They won more games against us during the regular season, so they got the divisional wild card spot, and we were relegated to a wild card spot, which came close to us actually being eliminated from the playoffs completely if I go to the wild card, because the NL West was insane. Both the Dodgers and the D-backs, 98 wins for the Dodgers, 95 wins for the D-backs, and both wild card teams, because I believe the Giants were on top at 99-63, and the Rockies and Padres just Rockies 115 loss, another collapse. Padres, I don't know what's been happening with the Padres in these sims, but yeah, 2 NL West teams in the wild card because just insane years from them, and we were the last wild card spot, 90-72. Yet again, we barely make the playoffs. The Phillies were only one win away, and I don't know what our tiebreaker with them would have looked like. But then Mets and Pirates were under, so Pirates are not going to see another trip back to the playoffs this year. Take that, Tyler Stevenson, for signing away. I'm curious if I can actually sneak through everything real quick to see all the times we played Philly. Okay, so we swept them the first time, took 2 out of 3 the next time. So at that point we're 5-1. Yeah, 5-1 against Philly. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Yep, that's it. 5-1 against Phillies in the regular season. So we would have taken the tiebreaker there anyway. But damn. Yeah, it really came down to that. 90-72, last wild card spot, lower than last year, 3rd wild card spot instead of 2nd. And there was definitely some bad shit this year, man. Like Adolis Garcia, I thought he could give a little bit of pop to the team, even though he was older and whatnot. But he got injured for a while, and he was just horrible, bro. He is not staying on this team. Like, he's not going to be on this team ever again. Elbow inflammation or Chase Burns, he should be back for the playoffs. But yeah, where's Adolis? His stats were fucking horrendous, dude. Oh, he's not even on the team. I think I DFA'd him. I actually might have DFA'd him and ate the money. Because, bro, he was fucking horrible. He was absolutely horrible. Wonder if I can player search. Here we go. I'm just going to do Garcia. I think he's a free agent. I think we DFA'd him because no one wanted to trade for him because of his $9 million contract. Free agent. Here you go. In 59 games, he had a 187 average, 10 doubles, 3 home runs, 38 hits, 51 strikeouts. He was horrible. This might be one of the worst contracts I've ever signed in any MLB franchise. He was horrendous. What a waste of $9 million on the roster, bro. Could not trade him. Had to eat the money. That's the shit part. Michael Garcia. Oh no, for a second I thought he was like also a free agent. I was like, bro, give me. But yeah, so that was tough. We had to cut Adolis Garcia because he was that fucking terrible for the team. Nobody wanted him. Ellie had a great year though. Just under 300 average, 25 long balls, 92 RBIs. Still wish I could see a little bit more steals from him, but I don't think there was that many. 48 stolen bags. I mean, still pretty good. 48 this year, 44 last year. Still want to see more of that 2024 production, but we kind of play into that. But Ellie had a fantastic year, man. And it's getting close to when we're going to have to really try to extend him. Only 2 more years of arbitration. Hunter Green, pretty decent year. I mean, like, any time an ERA is under 4, I consider that kind of a win. Brady Singer, another solid year for the first year of his extension. We have him for for next year, and that's it. Andrew Abbott, even though gone cold, 355. Chase Burns, surprisingly, did not have an amazing year, just under 4 ERA. Bryce Miller did not have a good year. We traded away Nick Lodolo to the Mariners, so I should see how that worked out, because I think the Mariners are in right now. And Chase Petty, yeah, yikes. I guess we had him coming out of the bullpen. Or no, I think I had him for, what's it called? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 6 here. 6, 6. And then 1. No, 6, 5, and 1. So that's 12. So yeah, we can bring Cade Gibson back. Let's send Chase Petty down because he's not ready to play yet for the playoffs. We also have Rhett Lauder on backup. I don't know what his it's not showing AAA stats, so I guess he didn't play in AAA. But he's only getting better, and he's 25, so could always call on him too. Yeah, Cade Gibson wasn't that good. I think that's actually why we sent him down. Excuse me. Brooks Raley's still here. No one wanted him. So actually, maybe we actually give the ball to Rhett Lauder here in the playoffs? Because Cade Gibson was not good. I mean, 5 ERA and 5.8 ERA in 41 innings. Yeah, a lot of walks on there too. 27 runs in that span 27 earned is not great. You know what? I'm just gonna remove him from the playoff roster for now. We'll go with an extra starter. Kirk and Rogers, Vinny Pasquantino, he had a pretty okay year, not as good as I had hoped as well. And he's also regressing. He is a free agent after this year, so we might let him walk because we still have Spencer Steer, I think, for at least 1 more year of ARB. Yes, indeed. His potential's dropping, but he has been good. I mean, look, that 290 average, 23 homers, and he played 152 games. Like, he was really fucking good. Of course, we also do have Sal Stewart, who can play first as well, and third. Matt McClain. Eugenio had a little bit of a down year, but still 35 long balls, so, like, it wasn't a bad year. I mean, like, it was down compared to last year, but 261 is still great. And we have him locked up for 1 more year in 2028 as well for 17 mil, although he is regressing, so keep an eye on that as well. Ian Happ, not a fantastic year in his first year, but still pretty good. I think it's decent WAR still, if I had to check that, I'm guessing. Do they show WAR on this screen, actually? I hate these fucking screens sometimes. Oh, yeah, here we go. 0.1 WAR. Yikes. Is that really it? Was it really only 0.1? Yikes! Compared to previous years, no, he definitely had a down year. Holy shit. And Nathan Lucas, 295, but he mainly played with Toronto. He was really here for depth, but, you know, we might get him involved in the mix. We also have Hector Rodriguez we brought up. I don't know why. Yeah, TJ Friedel, lost him for the year. I think it was his Achilles. Yeah. Tough, because he was a real big contributor for us. But then here you have Mike Trout in, age 35 season, 281 average, 37 home runs. Yeah, just 93 RBIs, 9 steals. another great year out of Mike Trout. Um, just came over here and contributed. And we still have him for a while unless we decide to trade his contract away because there's definitely some team that would want him. He did get an All-Star appearance this year. He won the Home Run Derby. Yeah, so pretty good year for Trout. Kerry Carpenter we brought over, and he was having a good year with Detroit, and he's over here now, 272 average, 39 home runs on the year total. Definitely a difference maker when he came over here. We have him on 1 year of ARB as well, so we can hold on to him for relatively cheap. And Noelvi Marte, not a great year, but still a good depth piece, and I think he'll develop into someone better. But yeah, Andres Munoz, 4.45 ERA. Not what I wanted out of a new closer. And yeah, we saw already Brady Singer was not so good. So yeah, but that's kind of where the team is standing as we go into the playoffs. We're playing Chicago yet again, the wild card last year. Of course, swept them in 2 games. And we are the lower seed yet again. It really would have just switched seeds had we won the division. So we would have played at home. So we're going to be in Wrigley once again as we start this playoffs. We're going to try to get ourselves on track and hopefully get another championship. But I don't know. I got to make sure, I was grinding out fucking Road to the Show. So let's make sure we're back on All-Star. There we go. Alrighty. I think everything's set. Let's double check the lineups maybe against righties. Ray Carpenter, Vinny Pask, Ian Happ. Could always get Nathan Lucas as well in the mix somewhere. I guess I'll just use him as a bench piece for now. And against lefties, we have more of the righties in. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna stick with things the way they are. Everything looks good for the most part. And then pitching rotation, definitely want Chase Burns in the main rotation for now. Unless I want to put Bryce Miller away and then make Rhett Lauder start, but that does worry me a little bit because he hasn't really played baseball in a second. So I think we'll stick with Bryce Miller for now. I mean, he's still a positive win-loss. I don't know. I felt like the big problem this season was like either we hit a bunch, but then the pitching couldn't keep up, so we gave up enough runs, or the pitching was like dominant, but the bats went cold. Like that's kind of how it felt. I feel like that kind of just tells the story of the season. Yeah, we're gonna leave that on for now, but we are gonna jump into game 1, as we do normally. I'll play full game with the Reds. Yeah, we could go with the base road, or I might go with some like throwback roads. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess we'll just stick with the plain roads. Why not? Do I want to do quick counts? Nah, we'll leave it off. It's fine. And Andrew Abbott will be the starter for game 1 of the 2027 wild card. 90 and 72, 90 and 72. Here we go. Real junior, man. The Reds and the Cubs ready for a rematch here at Wrigley Field in 2027. Last year, the wild card unfolded just like this. Wrigley excited once again for postseason baseball here on the show. National League wildcard Game 1, a 2026 rematch. The defending World Series champion Reds back in the playoffs, facing off against division rival Chicago Cubs, who they lost a tiebreaker to during the regular season and ended up as the 6 seed, Chicago the 3 seed. The Reds will try to get themselves back on a road towards the World Series. The Cubs looking to trounce last year's demons. Terry Francona and the Reds are ready to go. Taking the mound for the Cubs in Game 1 is Justin Steele. 10-13 record, 4.6 ERA in the regular season, on 180 innings pitched, 152 Ks, and 7.1 walk rate. Stepping in to start this game is Spencer Steer. The first pitch, we're underway. And Steer will foul off. Fastball. Ready to go. We'll see how I hit today, man. Some days lately, my hitting has been off. Happy Memorial Day, Gold Standard. Good to see you again. Get ready for wild card game 1. Reds Cubs. Beautiful baseball. Oh! Bad swing. Steer stays alive with the 0-2. One inside, 1-2. Steer pops up a fastball to the right side. And it will stay in play, and it's caught. One away. I don't know who's playing right for them. Here's the starting lineup for the Reds. Spencer Steer, Mike Trout, Ian Happ, Kerry Carpenter in the cleanup spot, Eugenio Suarez, Matt McClain, Ellie De La Cruz, Alejandro Kirk, and then Vinny Pasquantino on the bench. A whole bunch of guys, 2 lefties, 3 righties. Now Mike Trout steps in. A fantastic year from him. And he's going to hit this ball hard to third. Gathered and fired. 2 away. Brings up Ian Happ. 2 quick outs for Justin Steele. And now Ian Happ returning to Wrigley here in the playoffs. Happ will rip this one deep to left center. And that will be a base hit in his return. But he'll get thrown out going for 2. Happ struck down by Pete Crow Armstrong. The Reds get nothing going. 1 hit. Scoreless game. Yeah, that was a bad send. Oops. Oh, Brandon Lau is on the Cubs now. Jeez. Andrew Abbott will take the mound for the Reds today. And he's going to face Dansby Swanson to start. I'm not going to challenge a first pitch, even though it was a strike. I'm not going to challenge the first pitch of the game. A 0-0 game. Playoff baseball. We got to conserve all that shit. This one hit hard to left. Spencer Steer is there. We'll make the play. 1 away. Now we see the Cubs starting 9. Dansby Swanson at short. Alex Bregman at third. Lourdes Gurriel in left. Brandon Lau at second. Pete Crow in center. Carson Kelly at catching. First base, Michael Busch. Right field is Josh Smith. At DH, B.J. Murray Jr. Mickey Moniak on the bench. Among some other 3 lefties on the bench. Facing a lefty today in Abbott, so those guys will be waiting for the bullpen.
Nope, that's a ball.
1-1 from Abbott now against the dangerous Alex Bregman. I'm going to strike in there from the slurve. Ooh, I got one back. Bregman fouls away the fastball. 1-2. Pitch.
Ball 2.
Down low and in. And this one flared foul down the right side. Abbott looking for the strikeout pitch. And he gets him on the sweeper. So Bregman goes down. Can't hold up. That's 2 away. Beautifully located low in the zone. Looked just low enough that it could fool. Got to lay off. Now Lourdes Gurriel Jr. steps in.
Ball,
And that's another low ball from Andrew Abbott.
Ball.
That one called a ball. And already a challenge from Alejandro Kirk. That one is a strike. Yeah, that one looked a little too blatant to not challenge it. Umpire is getting a little fucking greedy right now. This one hit to second. McClain has it on the backhand. Plants his feet, fires to Pasquantino, and that'll do it. Pretty good inning from Andrew Abbott. Reds come back to bat. Only 1 hit for the Reds. We go to the second. Kerry Carpenter will lead off here. 272 average, 39 homers in the regular season. A fantastic year from Carpenter. Traded in a package to the Reds. For some young guys, Joshua Simpson and Shengen Lin, 2 starting pitchers to Detroit. Carpenter takes inside for that one. 1-1. And Carpenter will chop that up the middle, lefty-lefty, and get himself a base hit. So that's the second hit of the game for the Cincinnati Reds. Now Eugenio Suarez, known power hitter, was close to an MVP last year. A little bit of a lower year.
That's a ball.
Still, he's a guy who can do big damage anytime. Like the average is a little lower, but those home runs still almost 40 on the year. What he's known for. And Eugenio will hit that one into center. Carpenter will hold up at second. So it's 2 on with no outs here in the second inning. And Matt McLean. Now McLean drops a bunt beautifully down the third base line. He will get thrown out, but a beautiful sacrifice to move the runners over. It's a 5-3. And now it's second and third with 1 out for the Reds. Matt McLean does his job there. Smart baseball here in the playoffs. And now Ellie De La Cruz has a chance to knock in the first runs of this wild card. De La Cruz late on a sinker and fouls it away. 7 for 21 against Steele with 7 RBIs, Cruz. A chance to add more. Late on that fastball there. Quickly down 0-2. De La Cruz calls time and steps out real quick. 2 on, 1 out. Nothing. De La Cruz lifts this one to second. They'll go to first and get the out, but it will score a run. It's 1-0 Cincinnati. Now the runner on third. Alejandro Kirk comes to the plate. Infield back after that out. And Kirk up the middle through Steele's legs, off the bag. Swanson fields, but not in time. Kirk hustles it out. That's a base hit. And it's 2-0 Cincy. Kirk just laces this one up the middle. And at first it looked like it was going to roll straight into center, but off the bag gave Dansby Swanson a chance to get the put out. But Alejandro Kirk legs it out there. 2 outs now and a runner on first. Pasquantino, big hack through a high fastball. 253 average in the reg season. 23 homers. That one low and away. Acquired from Kansas City in 26, a World Series champion. Fouls away a slider there. 1-2 now on Pasquantino. Kirk at first. And Pasquantino lifts this one to left. Gurriel will settle. And that'll end the inning. A runner stranded, but 2 are plated. After going to the bottom of the second, it is 2-0 Cincinnati. Brendan Lau will step in. And that one fouled away. Andrew Abbott with a little bit of a buffer now.
Ball, that's just out.
Dude. That one was out. Okay. I mean, I have both my challenges because I kept, but I don't want to like challenge too much stuff early, especially when it can be important later. And the last stays alive, fouling that one away. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Abbott gets a strikeout on Lau. Second of the game. Now PCA will step in, a speed threat. This one popped to left. For the first pitch he sees, Steer over and makes the grab, 2 away. Now Carson Kelly.
Ball 1.
That one under the zone. Kelly was signed to the Cubs in 2024, still here 3 years later. That one's a strike. 1-2 on the righty Kelly.
Ball.
One low as well. Ooh, that one. Kelly tried to turn on, was under it, and fouled it away.
That's a
No
ball.
chase. It's full up with Michael Bush on deck. Strike 3 called. Kelly goes down looking. Cubs catcher will head back to the dugout. Stays 2-0. Andrew Abbott clean through 2. Top third coming up. Top of the third now. Spencer Steer steps in at the top of the order yet again. Second time around to face Justin Steele. That one outside for a ball. 152 games played for Steer during the regular season. Only 23 homers for him. But an average of 290. And this one's hit the right field, and it will dunk in front of Josh Smith, so that's a base hit. Steer gets himself aboard to start the third with Mike Trout now coming up. He really struggled early in the postseason last year. He picked it up, won LCS MVP. This one he lines to, or he hits high to center. PCA is there to make the play for the first out. Ian Happ now. He got a single his last time up, was thrown out trying to go for second. Oh, Happ jumps on that one, but early and foul. That one low and in. 1-1 on Happ.
No, he's safe.
Steele throws over to first. Steer dives back safely. Hit towards the middle. They tag him on the way by and get the double play. Unbelievable ball knowledge there by Brandon Lau. Unfortunate for the Reds. Stays 2-0. One hit added. Andrew Abbott back in again. And drops a slurve in for a strike to start against Michael Bush. First AB of the game. Bush fouls that second pitch away. Center cut. Strike 3 looking. Slurve. Dunks in yet again. That's a nasty pitch here for Andrew Abbott. I mean, it looks like it's coming in and then just drops out in front of the plate. Easy to see how a lefty would get frozen on a pitch like that. Josh Smith lifts this one deep to left center. Trout back towards the track and makes the play. 2 down. Hello. DJ Murray Jr., 15th round pick in the 2021 draft. And here in the playoffs for the Cubs, DH. Swing and a miss over the circle change. Fouls away the fastball from Abbott. The pitch. Fouled away again. Fouled away again to stay alive. 37th pitch coming up for Abbott.
Ball 2.
Taken. 2-2. And the sweeper hit up the middle, base hit. That's the first hit of the day for the Cubs as Trout gets it in. Murray wins that battle. Now Dansby Swanson. Right there. And the runner goes. Kirk throws the second, not in time. Murray Jr. has himself a stolen bag. 0-2 count to Swanson. Earned scoring position for the Cubs. Swanson fouls it away. That one low. 1-2. And fouled off again. 44th pitch from Abbott. He is just struggling to get swing and miss. 7th pitch of this AB coming in. Another one foul. De La Cruz slides, backhands to first in time to get Swanson. What a play. Saved a run there by making the grab. First hit for the Cubs in a stolen bag, but left stranded. Stays 2-0 Reds as Carpenter, Suarez, and McLean come to bat. Harry Carpenter steps in now. First time up against the lefty. He got himself a single up the middle. And he's going to jump on the first pitch he sees. Straight to Lau at second. One away. Eugenio Suarez step in now. Missed a center cut fastball. Suarez jumps on that one. 0-2 quickly. Giving me pitches to hit, man. Can't work the count when I'm getting pitches to hit. That one low and away, so Suarez works back in. 1-2. Suarez ropes one to center, but it's on a line straight to PCA. 2 down quickly for Steele. Settled in after that second inning. Now Matt McLean. McLean rips this one down the line, and it's fair. Going to roll all the way to the corner. Gurriel chasing. And McLean will get a 2-out double here. And the Reds threaten again. That brings up Ellie De La Cruz. He grounded out his last time up, collected an RBI. He's going to ground this one to short. Swanson's got it. Over to first, and that will be it. So no run will score. Only one more hit added for the Reds. It stays 2-0. 4th inning now, or bottom of the 4th inning now. And Alex Bergman will step in. Going to ground it to the right side. Pasquantino's got it. Throws to Abbott at first, covering, and gets the out. Nice play there by Pasquantino to hustle over. A quick out there. Much needed for Abbott after last inning. A lot of pitches thrown. Comes with a righty-heavy lineup today. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Gurriel. And grounded to first again. Pasquantino will take this one himself. 2 quick outs. And then Lau now. Swing and a miss on that fastball there. The trick for Abbott here is what he's doing. Neutralize those righties, attack the lefties. And it's working out as he's going to strike out Lau for the 2nd time today. They're still 2-0. We're going to the 5th inning. This one's almost halfway in the books. Here's the starter comparison. 4 innings each. 2 runs for Justin Steele. None for Andrew Abbott so far. 1 hit for Abbott. 6 off of Steele. No walks on either side. 5 Ks for Abbott. No Ks for Justin Steele. But this game is still very much in reach for Chicago. And Kirk will rip a pitch in the left, and it will dunk for a base hit in front of Gurriel, who can't get there in time, so another leadoff hit for the Reds. Vinny Pasquantino steps in now. And he'll take a pitch outside. Ball there. And Pasquantino will hit one into center field. That's going to be a knock. So once again, 2 on, no outs for the Reds. Spencer Steer steps in. And Spencer Steer hits one up the middle. Kirk will hold at third. And now the bases are loaded with no outs for Mike Trout. And Steele getting battered around. But pitch count low. Are they going to pull him from the game? It looks like they will. The Cubs go to the bullpen in the top of the fifth with bases loaded, no outs. Coming in is Kyle Bradish. 3.59 ERA in the reg season, 2-0 record in 30 games. He only pitched out of the bullpen like this, and now he is going to face the dangerous Mike Trout. 0 for 2 today. Bases loaded, no outs, 2-0, top fifth of game 1 of this NL wild card. And swing and a miss for Trout. 0-1. Takes that pitch. No ABS. Palencia up in pen. 1-1. Trout spoils a sinker. He calls time. 1-2. Bases loaded. Trout pushes one down the right side. It's going to fall. Base hit. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs scores. And on the way home is Steer. It's a bases clearing double for Mike Trout off Kyle Bradish, and the Reds jump ahead 5-0. What a great swing by Trout. Drives it the other way against the outfield shift. It dunks in that deep corner. Everyone has enough time to score, and Trout putting up big numbers already here in game 1 of the postseason. And now Ian Happ looking to do damage against his former club. And he's going to foul away this sinker from Bradish. 0-1. And Happ into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Gurriel trying to gather and fire. Trout is going to score easily as it's cut off by Bregman. And Ian Happ puts on some extra runs. Puts on 1 extra run. Kerry Carpenter now. Oh, God, it's because I ambushed. Fuck. Otherwise, that might have been a good hit if I didn't ambush, even though it was outside, like off the plate. 1 away now. First out for the Cubs in the inning. Eugenio now. Eugenio chops this one just over a slider. Goes foul. Suarez on a line. It's caught by Gurriel. 2 quick outs now. Now Matt McClain. 1 for 1 today. McClain chops this one foul. McClain into right. Smith is there. So, a couple flyouts and a line out are enough to get the Cubs out of the inning. But it is now 6-0 off the Mike Trout bases clearing double and an Ian Happ single to score him. Stepping in now is PCA. He flew out his last time up. First pitch he saw. And he's going to take a slurve for a strike here. A 1. Swing and a miss on that fastball. Quickly down 0-2 PCA. All the way again. And fouled off again to stay alive. Strike 3 on the corner. PCA goes down looking. 6th strikeout for Abbott. And now Carson Kelly. Chops at that slurve. Might be a bad pitch. Ooh, you missed it. Okay. 0-2. That one low. Strike 3 called. Kelly down looking again. 7th strikeout for Abbott as he's really settled in. Yeah, it looks like it just caught some of the plate there. Now Michael Bush. Strike called, but Bush is going to challenge that one, and he will be wrong. That is a strike as it catches the corner of the zone. So the Cubs lose a challenge. Fouls away the slurs there. 0-2. Popped up, left side. Steer, over, and he will make the play. The Cubs mount nothing. And a quick inning for Andrew Abbott. And the Reds come back to bat. What a game it's been so far here in Chicago. Seen crazy things like that off the bag and Kirk beating it out. Seen DJ Murray Jr. get a nice hit in a stolen bag. But the big one, Mike Trout, bases clearing double. Ian Happ showing up for Cincinnati against his former club, the Cubs. A lot of strikeouts for Abbott as well against some of the Cubs stars. It's 6-0 here to go to the top of the 6th inning. 4 runs put up by Cincinnati last time. And now Ellie De La Cruz in to face Bradish. Foul that one away. The last 13 games, a .382 average for De La Cruz, 21 for 55. He's going to hit this one hard and deep to left. Gurriel makes the play on the run. What a grab. To track that down takes away easy extra bases for a speedy runner like De La Cruz. 1 out now, and Alejandro Kirk comes up. 2 for 2 today. And he's going to swing at the first pitch and ground it to Bregman at third. He clutches a few times and has plenty of room to make the out. Manny Pasquantino steps up now. And Pasquantino misses the sinker inside, pops it up, and it goes foul into the Cubs dugout. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. Pasquantino off the glove of Bush, but Bradish there covering in time. Quick inning for Kyle Bradish. The Cubs come back to bat. Josh Smith, Murray Jr., and Dansby Swanson all coming up. Bottom 6th, Abbott still in here, only 67 pitches. He's settled in with some quicker innings after some of the tougher ABs. They want to try to keep him going for as long as they can. Just reached pitch 70 with that one fouled away by Smith. Another one fouled away by the lefty Smith. Fouls away again. Yeah, I thought maybe the off speed in the same spot would throw him off, and it did. Risky to throw a sweeper up in the zone, but it worked out. Another K for Abbott. Now B.J. Murray Jr. He is the only hit for the Cubs today. A base hit and a stolen bag. Sweeper up again, and it works. Abbott, 9th strikeout against a division rival. Fastball main usage, a little bit of circle change, and a lot of the slurve as well. The sweeper didn't work anymore. The cutter seeing almost no usage at all. And he's going to throw a cutter there. For a strike.
Ball.
Sweeper
Damn.
low. One hit to the left side. Dela Cruz has it, and over to first. Another great inning for Andrew Abbott. 2 Ks and a ground out. Stays 6-0. Here we are with the fans in Wrigley. Not looking too excited. Here we see the stat cast of Cincinnati's hits. The double, 2 of them, and singles. No triples, no home runs. It's all been small ball for the Reds today. Spencer Steer comes up yet again. 2 for 3. Takes pitch outside there. Kyle Bradish looking to be the long relief here and keep things locked down. There fouls away the sinker. Why did I swing at that? I mean, it would have been called a strike, I'm pretty sure. Popped up center. PCA's there, 1 away. Now Mike Trout, 1 for 3 today, had that big 3-run double. Trout pops up a sinker to the right side, and it is foul. Out to Bradish last time up. Hits this one against the shift, and it will sneak its way into right field. This kind of a panic swing at an inside pitch and ends up with a knock with it. Can I see that again real quick? Kind of crazy. That was way in on the hands. How does Trout even get his bat to that? It hits off of the label of the bat there. And he just pushes it to the right side. Lau is shaded up the middle and can't get there in time. Trout. What a base hit. Oop, not save and quit. My bad. There we go. 6-0 Cincy. 1 out here, and Trout on first. App rips this one. Fair ball down the line. He is showing up for Cincy today. So now it's runners on the corners. 1 out. Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. That one lobbed to Carpenter. Just hung over the middle, base hit. Trout will score. Happ on the way to third, and he'll hold up. It's going to be an RBI double for Kerry Carpenter. Cincinnati leads 7-0. Just a badly located hanging breaking ball from Bradish. Hopped all over by Carpenter, and it goes straight into the gap. Good field off the wall by Gurriel, but just it prevents Happ from scoring. But yeah, just no way you're stopping Trout at that point. Now it's 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. And Eugenio Suarez could make this a 10-run lead. He's going to hit this one deep to right field, going back towards the wall, and it's caught. Happ will tag, and he will score. Carpenter moves to third, so it's a sac fly from Suarez, and it's 8-0. They're going to pull Kyle Bradish from the game now. His day is over. He cannot hold down the lead. The Cubs have not managed to mount much. Daniel Palencia will come into the game now. A 2.83 ERA in 60 regular season games. 2-5 record, however. He's going to try to limit the damage here now. 2 outs, Matt McClain steps up. And Kerry Carpenter, third. First pitch he sees a 102 fastball pumped in there from Palencia. Once again, no homers for the Reds. 8 runs, all small ball. That one called a ball. So 1-2 on the McClain. 1-2 on the 2-0 count. 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 Lane hits that hard to third. Bregman's got it, though, and he's thrown out. So that'll do. But the Reds are now up 8-0 as we go bottom of the 7th. Here's the lines. Andrew Abbott, 6 innings, 1 hit, no earned, 9 Ks. Trout, 2 for 4 with a double, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. And Kerry Carpenter, 2 for 4, a double, a run, and RBI. On the Cubs side, 4 innings from the starter Steele, 9 hits, 5 earned. BJ Murray with the only hit of the day, and Dansby Swanson, one of the stars, 0 for 3. Andrew Abbott at 79 pitches, probably will be his last inning of work, depending on how it goes.
Nope.
He'll face the 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Alex Bregman the first. 1-1 now. This one hit to right. Carpenter. Facing back, makes the grab. 1 away. Lourdes Gurriel now, 0 for 2. Takes a strike in there. And can't hold up on the sweeper there. Quickly down 0-2. Inside on the hands, and Gurriel manages to foul it away. Another pitch fouled away, the cutter. Pitching 88.
Nope. Ball 1.
One low.
Inside ball.
Oh, Kirk is going to challenge that fastball there. And it is a ball. Count upheld, so the Reds lose a challenge. Just barely missed the zone there. 2-2 on Gurriel. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Abbott. 10th of the day. And one more out, and that'll be it for him. The Cubs really wanting to get him out of the game. 90th pitch here is a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 on Lau.
Ball 1.
On a ball.
That's ball.
Another ball as Lau starts to work back. Swing and a miss. Abbott gets Lau again. 94 pitches, 7 innings, 1 hit, and 11 Ks. A dazzling performance from the Red starter. Ellie De La Cruz 0 for 3 today. Facing Daniel Palencia to lead off the top of the 8th. Takes a pitch outside. The movement on that 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Ben Brown in the Cubs bullpen. De La Cruz hits this one down the left field line, and it slices foul out of play. Who do I want to bring in when they come out? So the lefty ready lefty? Let me kill Ferguson. Count Ferguson's the only lefty I have in the pen? God, that's not great. Honestly, maybe we're up by so much we go with somebody else. Okay. Maybe I have to save my lefty now. That's a problem to address in the offseason. De La Cruz is going to go 0 for 4 today as he rounds out to second base. Alejandro Kirk, 2 for 3. Center cut fastball all the way. That one fouled back. That one outside. 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Up and out again. 2-2. Rounded towards third base side. Bregman's got it, and he'll make the play easily. 2 away. Now Vinny Pasquantino. No one outside. Pasquantino hits this fastball deep to left. Gurriel will make the play on the run. Valencia has silenced the Reds' bats for now. Stays 8-0. Go bottom 8th. Cubs running out of time to rally.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4,
Santillan. Coming out of the bullpen is Tony Santillan, a 4.5 ERA in the reg season. 63 games, but the Reds up by so much, they're putting anybody they can in. They want to save their lefty and Caleb Ferguson. Swing and miss there for a strike. Fouled away.
Nope.
Another foul ball. PCA.
That's ball 3.
And it's full up now. Swing and a miss. The fastball gets by. PCA on the full count. Santillan wins the duel. Carson Kelly now 0 for 2 today. Now getting to face a Reds bullpen arm instead of Andrew Abbott, who just dominated this Cubs offense.
2.
Fouled away. 0-2. Rounded right back to Santillan. He's got it. Over to first. 2 away. And now Michael Bush. Swing and a miss. Over a slider. Fouled back, 0-2. Popped up, and it will go out of play foul. Strike 3 on the corner, looking. Santillan wins the duel. Bush unhappy with the call, but does not challenge with ABS. Top 9th coming up. It's 8-0 Reds. Ben Brown will come into the game now. Almost a 5 ERA during the regular season. He's just going to try to get 3 outs. Put the Cubs to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch swinging. Spencer Steer pops it up to the right side and out of play. Or, sorry, caught, actually, not out of play. I don't know why I said out of play. Mike Trout now. Low chopper to the right side by Trout. 2 quick outs for Brown. Ian Happ will be pinch hit for here for Nathan Lucas. Get him an AB. Getting him in the game now. And Lucas, first pitch he sees, pops up the fastball. So nothing gets done in a quick inning for Brown. And we go bottom 9th. Reds looking to close out game 1 of this wild card. Santillan still in. And first pitch seen by Josh Smith, hit to Suarez over to first. 1 away. But with that 1 pitch out, Santillan might take us the whole way. And the second hit of the night is also Murray Jr. That is 2 hits for that young man right there. And a strike for Swanson. Strike 2 on Swanson. Hit hard. Foul. Swing and a miss on that 70-mile-per-hour circle change. The Reds are 1 out away from a Game 1 victory. There's a strike on Bregman. Called back, 0-2.
Ball one.
Taken. Late swing to foul that one off Bregman to stay alive. Strike 3 on the corner, and that will do it. Cincinnati takes Game 1 of the NL Wild Card, an 8-0 victory. Only 2 hits, both of which came from B.J. Murray Jr. Andrew Abbott, sparkling performance, 7 innings pitched, 11 Ks, only 1 hit, no runs. Cincinnati riding high against the division rival, looking to beat him again, continue on a path towards back-to-back World Series. Man, what a dominant game to take Game 1. Andrew Abbott was everything we could have hoped for. Offense, a lot of fun. A lot of small ball, little dinky hits, and I like that. That's how you win ball games, man. So, I mean, we're not getting such exciting home runs and stuff as we did with, like, Orioles franchise, but hey, we're doing it in a different way. Take Game 1. Okay, here we go. We are up 5-4, a chance to sweep. Let's do it. Andres Munoz in the game. Brandon Lau, the tying run at first. Go-ahead winning run, actually, at home. So, we got to lock in here, baby. Let's do it. Oh, that could have been bad. Another strike in there. Munoz deals to Bush. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. And the Cubs, down to their possibly last out of the 27 season. It's PCA. Strike in there. That one low. Hopped up. Left side. Dela Cruz. Under. Ball game. And the Reds are moving on. This wild card matchup came down to a tiebreaker when it came to the NL Central. The Reds ended up with the 6th seed, having lost the regular season series. The Cubs having won the division. Same record from both teams. And the Reds come out on top with a 2-game sweep. And they are moving on to the NLDS. They get to celebrate here at Wrigley 2 years in a row, 4-0 in the last 2 years in the wild card against the Cubs. The Reds get to move on. How exciting. Cool. That's why I kept situational Morton's on, baby. Love it. Brady Singer, 5.1 innings pitched, 3 earned. But, hey, the offense backed him up, man. What matters? The Reds have won the NL wild card, and we're taking on the Giants in the divisional. 99-63 Giants, bro. Kind of scary. A little nervous about that for sure. But, you know, we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to try to battle. Let's make a save real quick. Save over Reds October 26. Okay. Definitely nervous about this series. Top 8, 2 outs. We have a chance to tie it up. Yeah, I mean, we got to try here.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter.
Bases loaded with 2 outs. Ian Happ to face Ryan Walker. And I swung at the first pitch. All right. Reds down by 2, top 9th here. Still facing Ryan Walker. This one hit down the right field line. It'll drop, fair ball, and it'll bounce over for a ground rule double. So now the tying run is at the plate in Alejandro Kirk. I'm under it. I'm under a fastball, bro. Come on. Play made, one away. Ellie De La Cruz now, he's 0 for 4. I'm late on a sinker, bro. Come on. It's so tough, brother. It's tough. That one runs inside. McClain stays put. It's 1-1 now. De La Cruz, the guy you want up at a time like this. He's been struggling, but he's still a lethal bat. De La Cruz. It's caught. 2 outs now. That'll bring up Mike Trout. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was the pitch. It's the pitch, bro. Oh my God, I just missed 2 fuckable pitches. Mike Trout calls time. That was disgustingly bad. What an embarrassing fucking showing right there, dude. Should not have lost that game that way. Should have at least been closer. Chase Burns got pulled after 1 run. Why? Did he get hurt? We dropped 2 to the Giants. We win 1. Wait, that's we have to fight here, because if we lose, that's it. I just realized, like, if we lose, it's over. Shit. Alright, we're going in. But I also need to fucking change lineups, because Ellie should be leading off. Also, I think Suarez probably should still be cleanup. I think Trout should be cleanup. Suarez should not be second. Here, maybe, yeah. Okay. I like that a little more. Alright, we're going in to manage. We'll go with the plain Holmes for now. It's Andrew Abbott back on the mound. The Giants are probably the biggest threat to us in this entire thing. Alrighty.
That's ball 4.
Walk, fielder's choice, fielder's choice, fielder's choice. Wow, 3 straight. Ellie with a double? Alright, I'm gonna hop in then already. Aiden Birdsong on the mound. Mike Trout. Ace high. Need to score early. Trout up the middle, base hit. De La Cruz on the way home. Let's score easily. 1-0 Cincinnati. 2 hits. Barry Carpenter steps in now. Dude, I cannot be dropping under those fucking fastballs. They're so hittable, dude. Not be dropping the PCI on those. Like, I gotta be hitting those, because those are fucking home run pitches. Yeah, Henio, come on, buddy. It's outside. And Carpenter was really the guy kind of one up in that situation. Low. High 3-0. Vinny Pasquantino on deck. I mean, I gotta be honest, Suarez has the green light on 3-0. I just grounded into a fucking double play on ball 4, bro. I am no better than actual MLB players sometimes. Ground out, ground out. Double. Straight out.
Ball 4, take your base.
Okay. Single. Run scored by De La Cruz with a triple, dude. All right, let's try to knock him in then. Need to get the scores up, brother. That was a very hittable pitch. 113.2 WAR in his career. Oh. Inside.
Ball 1.
Inside. Come on, Trouty. Let's get it. Mike Trout. Deep right field. Going back towards the wall. It's gone, baby. Mike Trout. He goes oppo.
Que comience la fiesta.
Mike Trout powers that ball out of here. Opposite field shot. He continues his magical 27. The year that matches his number. San Francisco, of course, ahead in this series. Trout trying to help the team big time. He wants to get back. He wants another ring. So it's 4-0 Cincy here in the bottom of the third. And a pitch outside. 0-1. Carpenter's been down 353 this postseason. A little chopper. Not a great swing there. When they get the out. And he has Suarez up now. Suarez with a chopper. And our first home run of the entire postseason, well, at least of me like playing and looking and stuff, was Trouty, which is nice. Pasquantino steps in now, quick 2 outs after the home run. Late on that one, Pasquantino. 151 hits for Pasquantino during the regular season. He's going to lift one to center. The barrel not really on it. It's a little fly out to center. And that'll do it. For the Reds. Wait, 3 more. 4-0. Ground out, fly out, ground out. Single. Pop up. Pitching change. Ground out, single.
Ball 4, take your base.
Walk. Harry Carpenter 2 on. 0-2 Carpenter today with 2 on now and an out. Swing and a miss for Carpenter. Fouls away at the slider. That one called a ball. 1-2. Was off the plate. Looked fucking bad there. Now I'm going to pull Eric Miller from the game and go to Jose Buto. There you hang. Double steal in motion. Ball high. De La Cruz to third. Trout to second. So a single could score both runners. Eugenio Suarez hits this one high, far, and gone. Eugenio to the second deck. A 3-run shot here in the DS, and it's 7-0.
Que comience la fiesta.
Helio Suarez with a jolt. His first of this postseason. And it comes in a big moment when the Reds are back against the wall. Trying to push this to Game 5 in Oracle. He knew that off the bat. It was just launched. 419 feet, 107.5 off the bat. Upper deck. Pasquantino fouls away a pitch. The Reds fans have life. Swing and a miss there. With 2 outs. Fouled away to stay alive. That one almost hits Pasquantino. Another ball spoiled by Pasquantino. 6th pitch coming up. And he jumps on it, but it's straight to second. So that'll end the inning. But Jose Budo comes in, and Suarez leaves the yard. A 3-run shot. 7-0 Cincinnati. Finally, some big homers from the team here. Okay, Andrew Abbott, Cook. Double play. Ellie had himself a really good game. 2-run home run for Kerry Carpenter. It's 9-0, man. 2-run home run again! So we had Trout single, Carpenter 2-run home run, Suarez single, Pasquantino 2-run home run. 11-0 now. I think at that point we can probably take it to the end of the game. Put up a 4 spot there. Fielder's choice going out. Okay. Single, fly out, and walk. Strikeout. The Reds win 11-0. We're going to Game 5. Great game from the offense. Another fantastic start from Andrew Abbott, man. Another fantastic start from Abbott. And we're going back to Oracle to try and move on to the CS. The Reds are alive. Let's keep it going. I love doing that, man, because I love when you see the team just doing it on its own in the sim, and also I can have the opportunities to help them. You could argue, well, you could just lower the situational importance to a lower thing. I just like doing it this way. That's a huge statement win. We win 2, we lose 2 on the road, win 2 at home, and now we go back on the road to try and win it and go to the CS. On the other side, Atlanta and Arizona are battling in a Game 5. Seattle, on the other end, in the DS, is up 2-1 over Baltimore. Wow, Baltimore made it back against Houston. And Texas took KC in 3 games. Both those wild cards won 3 games. And now Boston up 2-1 over Texas. Crazy. Okay. Interesting opponents. I've liked that compared to Orioles franchise. It's been very different so far. Yeah, the power of the kid on the road, baby. Need the power of the kid. We need the 1999 roads. Alrighty. Brady Singer will take the mound for the team. The 99 and 63 Giants against the 90 and 72 Reds. Made the last wildcard spot. Here we go. NLDS Game 5. We're facing their ace in Logan Webb. I will bat the first inning. Screw it. Logan Webb ready to go here. Dela Cruz hops on the cutter. Foul. You're underway. Dela Cruz hits one hard to center. Jung-Hoo Lee is there to make the grab. 1 away. Now Mike Trout. How is that a pop-up, bro? I'm barely under that. That's so buns. Tough. Wait a second. Who was that? Nico Horner? They signed him last year, I think. Harry Carpenter takes a pitch inside. 1-0. 2 down quickly.
That's a ball.
Here in the rubber match, the winner go-home game. Game 5 of the MLBS. 3-0 on Kerry Carpenter with Suarez on deck. And Kerry Carpenter jumps on the 3-0 pitch deep to left, and it will be off the wall. So a 2-out double for Carpenter keeps the inning alive. They're one of the Reds' best hitters. Now Suarez a chance to get a run aboard early. His pitch inside. Chopped up the middle. Will it get through? It will. Base hit. Kerry Carpenter on the way home, and they'll score. It's an RBI single for Eugenio Suarez. The Reds strike first. Just a nice little swing here on an inside pitch and chops it up the middle for a knock. He's done that plenty of times. Very good at it. Carpenter scoring on that with 2 away. Now Vinny Pasquantino will take a ball outside. So 2 quick outs for Webb. And the Reds are now trying to work the count a little bit and get his pitch count a little higher. Pasquantino slashes a sinker deep center field. Going back is Lee, and it is gone! Vinny Pasquantino goes yard, his 3rd of the postseason. And the Reds, with 2 outs, have jumped ahead 3-0.
Que comience la fiesta.
What a series it's been. And already in this game, the power of the kids shining through in the throwback unis. 3 2-out hits off of the ace Logan Webb, including this long home run for Pasquantino. It is a lead that Cincinnati desperately needs. And Steer in now will take 3 runs on 12 pitches for Webb. 3 hits, 3 runs. And Steer with an inside-out swing, backhanded by Horner. That'll end the inning finally. But now, the Giants trail by 3 as Pasquantino hits a big 2-run home run to dead center in Oracle. All right, Brady, we need you to have one hell of a game out here. Let's see. Fly out, single, strikeout, caught stealing. Nice. Pop up, single, double. We're going in. Eladella Cruz now up in the leadoff spot with 2 on and 1 away. Webb has already worked into trouble. Chop to the right side. Grabbed by Horner. What a play. So that could have been a 2-run single. Instead, it will be 1. Dela Cruz thrown out. It's an RBI, however. The Reds lead by 4. And now Mike Trout.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one low and away to Trout. Had 440 this postseason. Much better than he did last year. Kicked it off a lot earlier. I guess the experience maybe helped. 34 pitches for Webb here in the second. Trout gets a hold of that, but foul. Quickly down 1-2. Runner on third. Cincinnati leading 4-0 in Game 5 of the NLDS. And a chopper to second. Horner's got it. That will end the inning. The Reds get 1 more. 4-0. Webb might be coming out of this game relatively early if things keep going. Strikeout. Don't know what that was. 2 outs, though. Fly out. Okay. Carpenter single. Pop up. Strikeout. Pop up. Strikeout. Strikeout. Ground out. Ground out. Single. Fly out. Single. Pulling bag. Ground out. Ground out. Pop up. Way to battle, Brady. Pitching change. Yeah. He's out of the game. Eric Miller against Trout. I'm going to go in for at least this AB. feel like we should be able to do something here. Just the fucking pitch. I fucking anchor for that pitch every time, and I missed it, dude. This year's home run derby champ. Trout with a circle change. Deep to left field. Back towards the wall. It dies just shy of the wall. Trout was feet away from a home run. Okay, back to managing. Strike out, pop up. Fly out, strike out. Walk to Pasquantino, strike out. Another walk. Okay. Ellie De La Cruz, another RBI opportunity here. Still 4-0 in the 6th. 7 for 22 in the DS. 0 for 3 today. But now a chance to put on big runs. Its bases loaded. Takes pitch outside for a ball. 3 for 5 last game with a double, a triple, and an RBI. In the 11-0 victory. Fouls away that inside slider. 1-1. De La Cruz right to the glove. Damn it, bro. Why can't I get Ellie a big moment? Strike out. Walk. Run scored. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh fuck, things just got dicey. Maybe I should have stepped in sooner. Fuck. Not getting those runs with Ellie is going to sting now. Bill Benson. Did I trade him to the Giants? Did I trade him in the first half of the first season? No, I traded him to Baltimore. 2 outs, runner on. The Giants trying to take the lead here. Ooh. Slicing foul. 0-2 on Laureano. Might be the last batter for Singer.
That's the ball.
Gave up a home run late here. Wow. Struggling to get Laureano. Fouled again. Scared to do the high sweeper, but fuck it. It did. It worked. Oh my god. High sweeper kind of works on the CPU. Not a good inning for Singer. Giants are right back in it. Fuck me. Either way, Singer's got to come out of the game. Perry Carpenter now. And he's going to hit this one to right field. Base knock. Base knock. Eugenio Suarez in now. Suarez, deep right field. Going back. Carpenter not stopping. Knows it's going to fall in that triples alley. And it will. All the way to the corner. Suarez holds up at second. The Reds get a run back. 5-3 Cincy. We get both. Looking to get some more back. Vinny Pasquantino step in the first inning. A big 2-run shot to put the Reds up 3-0. Got to Logan Webb early, and now they're trying to get to the bullpen. This is a win or go home game, as we've said. Pasquantino a chance to do more damage. He's going to ground this one to second. It'll move Suarez to third. But that'll be it. The 2 down. Coming in for Spencer Steer is Nathan Lucas. They want the lefty-righty matchup here against Hauser. Lucas takes first pitch for a strike. Lucas down the right field line, and it is a fair ball off the wall. Lucas comes in with a big pinch hit RBI single, and Cincinnati's lead is back to 3. The lefty-righty matchup worked here. Lucas just torching this ball, pulling it to the right side and off that big wall under Levi's landing. Suarez can score easily, and that's a big needed insurance run in the clutch for Cincinnati. And Ian Happ now. Happ will pull a ball to second base. Corner's got it. That will do. We go bottom 7th, but the Reds get a couple more. Here's the line. 6 innings for Singer, 3 earned, 5 hits, 7 Ks, 1 walk. Suarez 2 for 4 today with a double, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. Pasquantino's big home run early with 2 RBIs. Logan Webb went 4 innings with 7 hits, 4 earned, 2 Ks. Jung-Hoo Lee and Devers 2 for 3 apiece. Devers with a big home run. We got righty switch righty. Yeah, let's get only the 7th. I don't know if I want to bring in Weaver yet then. Alright, I'm gonna take this real slow here. Single. Fly out. Strikeout. Strikeout. Beautiful. Double for McLean. Line out. Okay, I'll go in here for Ellie again. Can I fucking do something with Ellie, bro? Right now he's looking like a postseason choker where Gunnar was my postseason GOAT. If I had fucking put that in play, I would have still been a postseason choker, bro. Holy fuck, I'm sucking right now at Dela Cruz. I'm thinking about it too much, probably. Under a sinker. Oh! It hurts. There's no animation that would make sending McLean there a good throw. I don't know. Even like, I don't think it was a good idea to send anyway, though. I try to get him to steal third here. He popped that up. Oh my god, bro. It's infuriating. How lame. We're just gonna let the game do it. Again, we'll take it slow. Luke Weaver's in now. He gives up a double on the first fucking thing. Oh, I hate this, but I'm walking Devers. I gotta come in here, though. Right. Luke Weaver now in trouble. Tying run is at the plate with no outs. Strike 3. Adames is down. 1 away. Will Benson now, former Red himself, was traded to Baltimore last year and now with the Giants. That one called a strike, 1-1. That one hit deep to right field. Carpenter trailing back towards the wall. He makes the play. Tagging is Jung-Hoo Lee. Throws cut off by Suarez. 2 outs. That was so close to being a game-tying 3-run home run for the Giants. Now Weaver has to face Ramon Laureano.
No, that's down. Ball.
Quickly 2-0.
No, that's
3-0.
Oh, yeah.
In there for a strike. Cutter popped up. McLean steps back onto the grass, calls it off, and makes the play. The Reds get out of the jam. Luke Weaver battles after the leadoff double. An intentional walk to Devers. The 2 hitters that have been dominant all day, all series, Jung-Hoo Lee and Devers, neutralized. And the Reds get out of it very close to being disastrous. Now Ryan Walker is in this game. Top of the 9th, 6-3 Cincy, looking to get some more insurance as this game is a little too close for comfort. This would be a great comeback for the Reds. Down 2-1 yet again. And this is the Giants team that won the West over the Dodgers and the D-backs, 99-63 this team. The Reds 90-72 in the regular season. Trying to go back-to-back and defend the World Series championship. Defend their title. A quick ground out to Horner, 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino in now. His home run in the first inning was huge. And he's going to get another base hit up the middle to keep the inning going. So a runner on against the righty Walker, who closed game 1. Nathan Lucas now. Nathan Lucas hits this one. Deep right field, back towards the triples alley, and it's going to leave the yard! Nathan Lucas, who came into the game off the bench, a clutch RBI early, and now a 2-run home run off the Giants closer, Ryan Walker. The Reds lead 8-3.
Que comience la fiesta.
A low fastball. Lucas catches up to it, hits it to arguably the deepest part of the yard, and it still goes. Lefty swings in Oracle are always beautiful, and that one just kept carrying 418 feet over that 415 corner. 8-3 Cincy as they look to lock this one up. Ian Happ now all over a ball deep to right towards the landing and caught up against the wall by Ramon Laureano. Unbelievable play to take extra bases away from Happ. But however, the damage is already done. Nathan Lucas off the bench. A 2-run shot. 8-3 Cincy as they try to make their way back to the NLCS. Nico Horner now takes a strike. Luke Weaver going to face Horner, it looks like, at least for one more batter, and Pasquantino steps on the bag. One away. Plenty of energy. Okay, so we'll actually probably keep Weaver in. 0-1 to Rengifo. Strike 2, Weaver. Much more settled in after the jam last inning. This one hammered. Deep to right. Carpenter can't get it off the wall. It's a base hit. Rengifo not stopping on the way to third. And the throw over not in time. Weaver covering. It's going to be a 1-out triple for Luis Rengifo. That'll do it for Luke Weaver. Francona comes out and he'll bring in the closer, Andres Munoz. Throws a slider for a strike to Heliot Ramos. Another strike in there, 0-2.
That's the
That
ball.
one
Low.
in the dirt, 1-2.
Ball.
I'm going to chase the slider out. Fuck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, dialed up to 100. San Francisco trails by 5 and down to their last out with a runner on third. Patrick Bailey hits this one to right. McLean settles, calls it off. Ball game, the Reds are back on their way to the NLCS. What a battle from the Cincinnati Strong. Andres Munoz closes it out, and the boys celebrate. The 99 and 63 Giants have been eliminated. Up 2-1. Lost 2 at home. Or lost 2 to Cincinnati in Great American Ballpark. Just an even matchup. And then back on the road, Cincinnati manages to take it. Got to the ace, Logan Webb, early. And yeah, able to win the whole thing. Nathan Lucas, bro, off the bench 2 for 2. What a fucking guy, dude. Maybe Lucas needs some more play time. I don't know. Reds have won the DS, taking on the D-backs in the CS. Oh, boy. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, Peyton Tolley got called up to their playoff roster. What are we looking at pitching-wise? Wow, Hunter Green's been good. Brady Singer struggling. Andrew Abbott's been fucking fantastic. Chase Burns not bad. Bryce Miller still bad. Rhett Lauder pretty good. Okay, so pitching rotation. Let's give Rhett Lauder the rock then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 +5. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, against righties, do I give Lucas the fucking start against righties, maybe? What are his, like... Defense relatively comparable? Yeah, you know, let's give Lucas the start then against lefties. Or against righties, I mean. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot, honestly. Yeah, I fuck with this. Okay. That's the lineup going into the CS. Make a save. We inch closer. We inch closer to the World Series. Okay. Seattle and Boston on the other side, man. Seattle, how are they doing, bro? Like, how is our old guys like Nimmo and Lodolo doing? Or was that trade a loss for me? Nah, Nick Lodolo hasn't been fantastic. I mean, Bryce Miller's been worse, but Lodolo in one game has not been that good either. How is Nimmo doing? 150 and only 20 ABs. So, you know what? Not... Could have been worse. All right, let's see. Win game 1, lose game 2. Win game 3. Bottom 10th, we're down. Fuck. Nathan Lucas against Justin Martinez. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think we have anyone faster than Noel V. Marte. $77-46 deal, yeah. Noel V's better. Liked that pitch, but I'd rather get the Yeah, I was right in the zone. Okay. Come on, Nathan. One. Reds crowd excited here. Cincinnati leads 2-1, trying not to let Arizona even the series up. That will move the tying run over with one away. Infield will play in. Have Sal Stewart play second. Oh, I think I actually might go to this guy, Hector Rodriguez, because I just kind of want a lefty here. This PCI is kind of fucked. Never mind. Hector Rodriguez comes through. Base hit. That will tie the game. Cincinnati has evened it up at 5. That one outside. Rodriguez thrown out. And now Alejandro Kirk. .2-0 on Kirk. Kevin Ginkel in the pen. Kirk will get a base hit. Yeah, just because he's generally faster. Not by much, but yeah. I'm going to miss Forelli. Bad swing and a miss there. Ugh. Stressful. Hard hit. Right to third. Motherfucker. Well, Sal Stewart's going to come in. Yeah, I got to finish playing this shit out. Also, someone's out of position, and I believe it's you. Oh, no, he can play second. I guess for now I'll leave him in.
That's ball 4. 3.
Come on, guys. And they're both fast. That's horrible. It was overturned. God damn it.
Ball. Ahí.
Oh, come on. Second for 1, first for 2. Beautiful. Bottom 11th. Come on. Oh, it's Mike Trout, too. Come on, Trouty. Get us back to the World Series, baby. That was the down the middle fastball. And I'm late. What is wrong with me? Another good pitch to hit, and I'm late. Again. It's out. It's off the plate, so it's not going to carry. Damn. The thing that sucks is, like, in my head, I'm not late. I feel like I'm on time, and then it's like I'm always late. And fixing that instinct timing is hard. How was that below the zone? Come on, Kerry. 0 for 4, you're due. Excuse me.
Ball 1.
Did not expect to see the Diamondbacks in the CS, to be honest. Kerry Carpenter down the left field line. Fair ball. That's base hit. That should be extra bases. And it will. It's a double for Carpenter. Winning run is now at second. They're going to go to the pen. Justin Martinez is out. Kevin Ginkel is in. Face Eugenio Suarez with the winning run at second. A base hit could win the game. Eugenio! Deep left field! It's gone. Good night.
Que comience la fiesta.
First pitch from Kevin Ginkel. Crushed for a walk-off home run off the bat of Eugenio Suarez. The Reds take a 3-1 series lead. And they clutch up not only in the 10th to tie it with Hector Rodriguez, but now Suarez. And the Reds crowd here in Cincy goes crazy. They are 1 win away from being back to the Fall Classic. First pitch from Ginkel just hanging. Not where you want that pitch to be to a slugger like Suarez. And he jumps all over it, pulls it down the left side. A moonshot. Absolute moonshot. Look at it scraping the sky. Reds lead 3-1 in the CS, 1 game away from going back to the World Series 7-5 victory. Hell yeah, brother. Nice little comeback there. Tying it late, winning it in 11. I felt pretty good with Suarez up and Carpenter. I just won a single and got a floater. Okay, we're going back to the World Series, baby. 4-1 over the D-backs. The Reds have won the National League the Championship Series and will be taking on the Mariners or the Red Sox. They are 2-2 right now. Ooh. Will it go to a Game 7? We'll have to see. Ooh, they're down. It's going to Game 7. Red Sox, Mariners. Mariners back in the CS a year removed from their appearance in 25. Of course, we're not actually playing. We're an observer. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We're just going to see a little bit of what's going on here. The 99-63 Mariners with our old buddy Brandon Nimmo against the 93 and 89. Was that Red Sox? No, 93 and something. 79. No. What the fuck am I thinking? 69. 93 and 69 Red Sox. Two scary kind of teams on the AL side. Now they're going to Game 7 at T-Mobile Park. Brian Wu on the mound. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to select a team to manage. See, this is something that MLB lets you do that Madden doesn't. Like, you can step into any game you want at any time, which is so cool. Okay, let's see if anything crazy happens. Strikeout, flyout. A double for Jazz. I forgot they signed Jazz. Oh no, it's a double for Wilyer Abreu at Jazz. Up. Strikeout. Double for Leonardo Rivas.
Ball 4, take the base.
2 on. Oh god, my bad. I'm not supposed to be playing. I want to see if anything happens. Otherwise, we're going to skip a little bit ahead. It's Garrett Crochet versus Brian Wu, dude. Which means Garrett Crochet will not be who we face to start if we face Boston, which is nice. I think I'd rather face Boston than the Mariners, to be honest. Yeah, we punched our ticket, man. 4-1. Strike in there to J-Rod. 2 on, no outs for Seattle. Inside. Ooh, down the right side. 2-2 now on J-Rod. Takes high, full up with Josh Naylor on deck. Swing and a miss. Crochet wins the duel and avoids loading the bases for Josh Naylor. Hey, and the Mariners got Jorge Polanco back in this sim. Actually, I don't know what his contract with the Mets was. I don't know if it's a 1 year or if it's 2. So I'm saying, like, I don't know if Polanco got traded or if he signed back with the Mariners. That's kind of cool that he's back with them, especially back in the CS. Oh, big hack from Naylor there. Quick strikeout. Crochet. 1 out away from escaping the jam here in the first inning.
Ball, that's
Oh, man. Inside. Like I said, we're just going to watch this. Like, we'll skip forward quite a lot because we're not going to stay and watch like all of Red Sox Mariners. And Polanco comes through with a hit up the middle. That should score a run and put Seattle on the board first. And it will. RBI single for Polanco. Back with the Mariners. Okay. And he gets out. Can the Red Sox battle back? Not yet. Quick inning there. A double for Roman Anthony. And a pop-up. Ooh, first and third with 1 out. 1 run scores. Another run scores. It's 3-0 Mariners. Waiting to see if something breaks for the Red Sox. Nah, dude. 5-0. Even in the 4th, dude, it could be wraps because the Red Sox have not even put up a run. No, dude. No, the Red Sox have nothing going on. Dude, they're getting fucking demolished. Oh my god. Oh, the Red Sox did finally get a run across. Well, here we are in the 9th. Yeah, single, double play, and the Mariners are going to their first ever World Series to face the reigning World Series champs, Cincinnati Reds. 2 former Reds at least on this team, bro. That'll be an interesting matchup. Both on the World Series winning team, Nimmo and Lodolo. So, bro, it's gonna be crazy. I'm a little nervous for Mariners for sure. Oh, I'm fucking nervous for Mariners, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's going to be a lot harder to win this series now. All right. Well, that locks it in. It's World Series time, baby. Game 1 at Seattle. We've made it to the World Series. And we just have one more team in our way, and it's a very dangerous Seattle Mariners team. Okay. We win game 1. We win game 2. We have a chance to sweep, guys. What? 7-5, 5-3. We take George Kirby and the Matt Brash game, and then we beat Brian Wu, Hunter Green. Hunter Green, bro, look at the numbers. 20 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, a 0 ERA, and a 3-0 win-loss. We are a win away from back-to-back titles, dude. Dude, what were they? Weren't they like 99 and 63 as well to win the West? They were. What the fuck, dude? Is the AL that shit? Okay, guys. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, so I'll probably run an ad. Just so it doesn't bother us during the game. But we are 1 win away from a World Series sweep and beating the Mariners 4-0 and going back to back in the World Series. So I'm gonna run a quick 2-minute ad break, and run to the bathroom, and we are gonna hop right in to Game 4 and try to go back to back. So I'll be right back, guys. See you in a few. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ad break is over. We're back. We are back. And I made a save just in case any fucky things happen with the game crash or anything, because we're up 3-0, bro. I ain't risking that. Alrighty, here we go. Game 4 of the World Series. We have battled our way back here, man. Swept Chicago 2nd year in a row. The Dodgers got eliminated by Arizona in the wild card. Both DSs go to Game 5. We push our way back, being down 2-1, taking 2 at home after they took 2 at home, and then winning the final game in San Francisco. It got a little dicey towards the end, but hey, we came out on top. Then a 4-1 easy take over Arizona overall. We walk off that one game. We walk off, it was Game 4. And then get it to move on to World Series. Have to wait for Seattle and Boston on the other side. They go to Game 7. Seattle wins it by a pretty big margin. What was it, 5-1? And now in the World Series, we are up 3-0 on Seattle going into Game 4 at home, a chance to win in front of the home crowd. So looking forward to that. Let's play this full game. This one is definitely getting played. And we are going to wear the alternates because I love these fucking jerseys. They are what we wore last time, but wearing City Connects in a playoff game feels wrong. Like the game does it automatically, is what I'm saying about like why sometimes we we have them like in playoff games because the game just does it automatically on like a cycle. But yeah, it feels kind of weird. So we're gonna wear the alternates because I like them. I like the way they look. I like the way they feel. So here we go. We are home, and Andrew Abbott is on the mound once again. Look at that fucking ERA in the postseason, bro. What a crazy, crazy ride it's been. Let's try to go back to back now. I gotta lock in and win this fucking game. The World Series here on MLB The Show. Here we are in Great American Ballpark, Cincinnati, up 3-0 on the Seattle Mariners in their first World Series appearance. Just missed it in 2025, going to Game 7 against the Blue Jays, and now, after going to Game 7 against the Red Sox, winning it 2 years later, they are in danger of being swept. 7-5 Cincinnati, and then 5-3 the 2 games in Seattle, and then 9-1 domination in Game 3. So now Game 4, Andrew Abbott, who's been fantastic all postseason, started things off against the Cubs in the wild card. Will be facing George Kirby. Oh, he actually is the gold letterman for, I think, winning, what, a Cy Young or something? That's cool. The gold logo. Logo man? Batterman? I forgot what it's called. Sorry. But yeah, George Kirby. It's Game 4 here in Great American Ballpark. The Reds looking to go back-to-back. Andrew Abbott takes the mound in 3 games this postseason. He's 2-0 at 21 innings pitched, a 1.29 ERA, 18 Ks. A .62 whip. He'll face Leonardo Rivas. Get things going. Abbott settles, and we are underway. Strike 1 to start Game 4. Cincinnati crowd already excited. They could see more history for their ball club. For their ball club right now. Have to wait and see in a few hours. Nathan Lucas playing out left today, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. And now we'll go and show you the Seattle Mariners lineup. Leonardo Rivas, Cal Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez, Josh Naylor at first in the cleanup spot. Jorge Polanco back with his team. Brandon Nimmo, who won with the Reds last year. Brendan Donovan, Victor Robles, and Lazaro Montes in the DH spot. 3 lefties, 2 righties on the bench for Seattle. Now Cal Raleigh batting .311 with 3 homers this postseason. It's a bat that the Reds will look to neutralize and have been able to thus far decently. Andrew Abbott quickly drops 2 strikes in there against Raleigh. I think I've been saying his name. I think I say his name wrong. Isn't it Cal Raleigh? I feel like I always say it wrong. Which I know sounds silly, but I just do. And that circle change in there for a strike on Julio Rodriguez, been .258 this postseason. Kind of a de facto catcher. He really struggled after losing to the Blue Jays, 25. So he's trying to do something here, and he's going to strike out to start. Andrew Abbott, a clean inning to get things going. De La Cruz, Trout, Carpenter coming up for Cincinnati. Bottom first, George Kirby will take the mound here. Orioles franchise. Not a legend. He was, for like 1 postseason, he was really good in 29. 5.23 ERA this postseason, a 1-2 record in 4 games. The Reds have already won a game against him. Ellie struggled early in this postseason. He was 0 into the DS. In the last 10 games, 10 runs, brought his average up to his .279. 1-0, first pitch for Kirby was a ball. De La Cruz lifts a sinker, the second pitch to left, and the play is made for the first out. Here's the Reds starting 9. De La Cruz in the leadoff spot. Mike Trout, Kerry Carpenter, Eugenio Suarez in the cleanup at third. Vinny Pasquantino, Ian Happ DHing, Nathan Lucas in left, Matt McClain at second, and Alejandro Kirk at catcher. 1 lefty and a handful of righties on the bench. Mike Trout steps in now, batting .406 this postseason. And he's going to jump on the first fastball he sees, hit towards left. And it looks like it'll die shy of the track. Almost a loud start here in Great American Ballpark. 2 away quickly on 3 pitches. Barry Carpenter now batting .328. And Carpenter slashes this one hard foul. Very early on it. That one up and away. 1-1 evens up the count. Carpenter, a little under that fastball to left. And it'll be caught. Quick inning for George Kirby. As the game stays scoreless, no hits, no runs on either side, we go to the second. Josh Naylor will lead off here, power lefty. Spent most of his time in the AL with the Cleveland Guardians before he was traded to the Diamondbacks and then found his way to Seattle. The Eugenio Suarez trained 25. Then he signed an extension. It'll pop up here to right. Carpenter will make the play, 1 down. Jorge Polanco steps in. Batting .310 this postseason back with the team. Of course, he went to the Mets last year. Now finds himself back with Seattle, a team he helped take to the CS in 25. Was a big proponent of their DS wins over the Tigers. This one popped up and out of play. 1-2. Abbott rocks and fires. Fouled away again. And the sweeper jumped on by Polanco. Normally that gets a swing and a miss, but Polanco was all over it. Luckily, right to the glove of Nathan Lucas, who, speaking of that 2025 postseason, which has been such a story, you know, with Seattle being here, Nathan Lucas was on that World Series bound Blue Jays team. Of course, they did not get the job done against the Dodgers. And Nathan Lucas was traded from Toronto this year to the Reds, and he's been a nice bench bat, and he came through big postseason in that DS against the Giants. He had that late game homer. He had an RBI single in that game, all off the bench. And Brandon Nimmo, a Red last year, playing in right in this same situation, is going to strike out here to get out of the inning. He has been struggling. We'll talk more about him a little later on. We go bottom second, still 0-0. Eugenio Suarez leading off here, bottom second. Looking to get things going for the Reds. No hits yet in this game. 6 pitches for George Kirby to get out of the first inning. And Suarez jumps on a fastball. Hit deep to left. But once again, under it, and that's going to be another long fly out. Eventually, one of these is going to have to leave the yard. You got to think. Vinny Pasquantino now. Pasquantino jumps on this ball deep to right field. It's high enough it is.
Que comience la fiesta.
Vinny Pasquantino's 5th home run of the postseason puts the Reds up early. First hit, first run. Gotta love to see that lefty swing. Pasquantino jolts that one out of the park quickly. Now Ian Happ steps in. This could also be Pasquantino's last ride with the Reds, unless they offer him something. Goes to free agency after this. And Ian Happ hits one deep to center field. Going back is J-Rod. Turning, looking, gone!
Que comience la fiesta.
Yes, I will keep playing it. The first home run of the postseason for Ian Happ comes in World Series Game 4. Back-to-back with Vinny Pasquantino. And just like that, the Reds have a 2-0 lead. Already excitement here in Cincy. Ball's flying. Not a lot of home runs early on in the postseason for this team. Right now, they're just clicking. And off of George Kirby, they put 2 up early, 2 big swings. We just said it a moment ago. A lot of these deep flyouts, one of them's destined to leave the yard. And that's 2 in a row. Nathan Lucas just misses this slider, and it's hit to the right side. Polanco over to first, 2 away. Now Matt McLean batting .382 this postseason. He was crucial during the Reds' run last year. So he slashes this one foul. Had a big 2-run double. Went down 3-1 in the CS against the Pirates. Pirates did not make the postseason this year. The 0-2. And this one struck to right field. Keeps the inning going. Another hit for the Reds. Third of the inning. And now Alejandro Kirk. Another Toronto transfer in the offseason last year. Came over, had a pretty solid year here in Cincy. It was a big trade package for Cincy. After Tyler Stevenson left, they needed someone at catcher. They also had signed Jake Rogers. Yeah, another guy that could not get it done in 2025, so looking to get his first ring here. Last 10 games, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. He spoiled a fastball there. Hits this one hard to short, and that looks like it will do to end the inning, and it will. So we go top of the third now, but the Reds strike first with a home run from Vinny Pasquantino, and right after that, one from Ian Happ. Brendan Donovan steps in now. Up. Start the top of the third. 2022 Gold Glove Award winner. We'll foul that away. Popped up. Left side. Suarez over. And he'll make the play. 1 away. Victor Robles steps in now. Pasquantino on the run. Abbott hustling, a foot race, and the Reds win it. 2 away. And now Lazaro Montes takes a fastball for a strike to start. Out of announcer character, Lazaro Montes fucking cooked our asses in Orioles franchise last year, man. A lot of times we faced him, he was deadly. Gonna strike him out here, though, at the cutter. Montes down looking. He knew it. Pays 2-0 Reds. Although, I think that pitch was kind of high. I think the AI just doesn't want to use challenges early. Which is kind of smart that they made them do that, because otherwise you could probably goad them into wasting them. They must have some sort of meter that determines the, leverage of the situation. They must go off base runners, off of outs, off of inning, I'm assuming, to actually determine, so it's probably like a checklist of, is 5th inning or later, is runner on, is there 2 outs? And it's like if there's no to all of those, it's not going to challenge. Anyway, Mike Trout! Dave LaVille! Upper deck! Mike Trout jumps on that pitch after the single by Ellie De La Cruz.
Que comience la fiesta.
I'm so busy talking out of character, I didn't have any of the excitement I was ready for. Mike Trout's 5th home run this postseason as he blasts that one. I mean, that was to a deep part of the yard, left center, and it was upper deck. 445 feet projected by StatCast. Cincinnati has a 4-0 lead here in the third off George Kirby. Dude, he's hanging so many pitches. Crazy. Carpenter. Hit to center. This one stay in the yard as J-Rod makes the play. 1 away. And Eugenio Suarez gets a base hit against the shift. That's 5 hits and 4 runs in 2 innings off George Kirby. First inning was silent, and the Reds' bats got to him immediately. Pasquantino fouls away a hanging knuckle curve. He got the Reds on the board with that home run last inning. And he's going to lace this one deep to right. And it's over the head of Montez. Or actually, it might be Robles. Pasquantino's got himself a home run and a double in this game already. It's second and third with 1 out. Crushes this one on a line. It's a bullet. Yeah, Robles, I think, is out there. Has to field it off the wall. Oh, no, it's Nimmo. Duh, it's Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo can't get there. Even though he was so used to playing this field, that was a bullet. Ian Happ, deep left field. Did he do it again? Yes, he did. This is a bludgeoning. Ian Happ has hit 2 home runs in World Series Game 4.
Que comience la fiesta.
Unbelievable. Kirby hangs another pitch, just too much in the zone, and Happ hits it oppo out of the park. A 3-run home run on top of his solo. He's got 4 RBIs today. His only 2 home runs of the postseason are in this game, and George Kirby is already being pulled as the lead has ballooned to 7-0. And Yasver Zulueta steps into the game now. It's looking rough for Seattle, already down 3-0 in the series and already down 7 runs by the 3rd inning. And Lucas will pop this one up to the left side. Play is made there by Donovan, 2 away. Ball is flying here in the cold air of Cincinnati. Plain chops this one to third. Donovan over to first. So that gets the Mariners out of the inning a lot quicker. But the Reds get to George Kirby early. A huge home run from Trout, his 5th of the year. And a second home run of the game for Ian Happ. It's 7-0 Cincinnati. Andrew Abbott ready to go here in the 4th. His 30th pitch just crossed the plate. He'll face the top of the order once again, Leonardo Rivas. Takes another strike. 0-2. Popped up in the center. Trout struts over and makes the play. 1 away. That one fouled away. Fouled away again by Rowley. Abbott looking for the put-away pitch.
That's the ball.
Taken high.
That's out the corner.
That one outside as well. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Abbott finally gets Rowley. 5th strikeout. A 2 away here. And Julio. .4 WAR this season. Strike 2 there. And strike 3. Quick K to get Rodriguez, and Abbott puts away the Mariners yet again. In order. 7-0. The bottom 4th. Here's StatCast. The home runs. Pasquantino, Ian Happ, 2 of them to center and to left, and Mike Trout's big one to the upper deck. What a spray chart there. 4 home runs already in this game, 2 of them from 1 man. Now Alejandro Kirk steps in to face Zulueta. He'll take a pitch low. Kirk not happy with it, and he'll challenge. And it is indeed a ball. It's under the zone. So the Reds retain their challenge. The count flips to 1-0. That one outside, 2-0. And a trainer's been called out to check on Zulueta. Seems he's got pain in his neck. And Zulueta has to come out of the game. More tragedy for Seattle. And Eduard Bizardo will come into the game. An 11.57 ERA in 12 games this postseason. He has struggled. He's going to inherit a 2-0 count. Kirk will foul off a sinker. Another foul away from Kirk as Bizardo quickly is able to even up the count he inherited. And swing and a miss. Bizardo, what a battle back. He gets the strikeout on the catcher. And now Ellie steps in, 7 for 15 with 2 doubles this World Series. And he's 1 for 2 today. Ellie hits this one hard to third, but Donovan is there and has it. 2 outs. Now Mike Trout, 1 for 2. Big towering home run earlier. Ooh, and he misses a slider there. Fouls away another 0-2. Out low and in, 1 and 2. Ball 2-2, Trout evens it up. Swing and a miss, Trout down on strikes. Bizardo with a great inning of relief, desperately needed by Seattle following the removal of Zulueta. It's still 7-0 Reds. Top of the 5th now. Andrew Abbott still in. He's been dominant thus far. Naylor 0 for 4 last game with 2 Ks. And a strikeout on Naylor. 7th K. Corey Polanco hit it hard his last time up. And a strike there. Fouled away. Popped up to left, playing deep. Lucas runs in on it and will make the grab. 2 down. Now Brandon Nimmo. Hits the first pitch he sees to right. Carpenter there. And the play made. Bottom 5th coming up. Still 7-0. Abbott fires them in order yet again. Okay. Breathe. Breathe. Kerry Carpenter now takes inside 1-0. Carpenter fouls out away. Right to the ball boy. Carpenter on a line. Straight to Nimmo. He's there and makes the play. Hey, Eugenio now. Hits this to center. And it will dunk in for a knock. After that 5-run inning, Reds offense has cooled off a little bit against the bullpen. Now there's Vinny Pasquantino. He's a double and a home run in this game. Pasquantino deep to right field. Nimmo is there. He makes the play. 2 away. And the Mariners are going to go to the bullpen again. Jose Ferrer coming in. We see Haps 2 homers yet again. The second inning, 413, and the third inning, 362. He'll bat from the right side this time. Takes pitch high for a ball. 218 career home runs. He didn't have any home runs this postseason until tonight. And he's going to pop this one up to center. Shallow. J-Rod is there, makes the grab. We go to the top of the 6th now. The game flying. Still 7-0 Cincy. However, the Seattle bullpen has neutralized the Reds' offense thus far. The Mariners just need to chip away. Looking for a hit. Such a game. Quite a game so far. Pasquantino to right. Home run. Ian Happ 2. Mike Trout had a homer. And now we take a moment of silence for our stand up to cancer. I still think it's really cool that they do that. Andrew Abbott back out here. 6th inning. Working a good pitch count here. Fouled away. He's alive again. Struggling. We got Donovan here. That one hit hard and foul. Hit to right. Carpenter there. And Abbott gets Donovan after a tough AB. Now Victor Robles. Takes a strike there. 1,000 OPS in the last 3 games, Robles.
That's a ball.
Pitch low. Swing and a miss on that fastball. Hit to second. Plains got it. Over to first, 2 away. Now Lazaro Montes at the bottom of the order. Another strike. 0-2. Strike 3 on the corner. 18 for Abbott. He's still going. 7-0. Nathan Lucas will lead off here. 0 for 2 today. Gonna foul that one away to start. Ooh, just getting crazy, bro. 8 RBIs in the last 10 games for Lucas. And he's going to loop one into right. Will that fall? No. Great play on the run for J-Rod. So 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one in the dirt. Matt Brash up in the bullpen. And a line out straight to short, 2 away. Alejandro Kirk now, yeah. Other than that 2nd and 3rd inning, the Reds' offense has gone quiet. And now Kirk with a base hit up the middle. That's the 10th hit of the day for the Reds. De La Cruz will hit the first pitch he sees straight to second. They'll go the short way to get Kirk. That'll send us to the 7th. Top of the order coming up for the Mariners. Rivas, Raleigh, Rodriguez. Andrew Abbott settles in now to face the top of the Mariners order. Third time through. This first pitch swinging from Rivas, hit to center, and Trout is there, one away. Out Raleigh now. Falls away a slurve. Strike 2 on the corner there. Beautiful pitch for Abbott.
Ball 1.
Takes that one inside for a ball. Swing and a miss. Rally down again on strikes. 9th K for Abbott. Did he go?
Did he go?
They said he did not. I think it was a ball anyway, yeah. McLean can't get there. That's going to end Andrew Abbott's perfect game. And on the shallow roll, Rodriguez will reach second. Andrew Abbott was on the path to doing something only ever done by Don Larson. A perfect game in the World Series.
That's a ball.
He gives up a 2-out double to J-Rod there.
No,
Unfortunate.
that's a ball.
Kirk will challenge that second pitch. And it is a ball by less than an inch. 2-0 on Naylor. Hit to center. And Trout is there, so one hit relinquished by Abbott. But the game stays where it is, 7-0. Damn it, man, I was getting so excited. I was like, if we get through the top of the order, I think we have it. In my head, I was saying that. And of course, it had to be fucking J-Rod up the middle. Whenever they break a perfect game, it's always a fucking hit up the middle, dude. I swear. It's so tough. I'm actually kind of bummed. I'm genuinely kind of fucking bummed about it. That's a strike there to Kerry Carpenter. Great pitch by Brash. And Carpenter will line this one into center for a knock. I mean, as Abbott, you got to be a little bummed you lose something that could have been history, but at the same time, you're only 6 outs away from another championship, so can't be too bothered, I suppose. Suarez fouls that slider away. Swing and a miss over the sinker.
Time.
Suarez calls time. Swing and a miss. Suarez down on strikes. Once again, the Mariners bullpen really put a stop to Cincinnati's offense. It was just George Kirby they got to. And Pasquantino, however, gets himself a base hit. So he's only a triple away from the cycle. In a World Series game, if he gets another chance, it would have to be next inning likely. Brings up Ian Happ, who is 2 for 3, 2 homers today. Swing and a miss over that slider. Ian Happ laces one to second. Polanco knocks it down and makes the play at first, so that'll do it. And once again, the Reds fail to score anything since those early innings, 7-0. Top of the 8th, Andrew Abbott still in this one at 74 pitches. Just an amazing outing again for Andrew Abbott. Going to get Polanco to pop up to second. Plane is there. 1 away. Brandon Nimmo now batting 190 this postseason. He's really struggled. He had a great postseason last year with the Reds. He had a pretty solid season when he was traded over. Yeah, with the Mariners, he's struggling to find it, and now Definitely some eyes on him, some boos from Cincinnati crowd, and he'll strike out once again. 10th K for Abbott at 80 pitches. He might be able to throw a CG, depending on how quick he's able to get to Brendan Donovan, who really gave him trouble last time. 2 strikes quickly on Donovan. That one laced towards the middle, a knock. Trout gets it in. De La Cruz. So a 2-out single from the lefty Donovan. Second hit of the game for the Mariners.
Ball, low.
Fouled away. Popped up, right side. Carpenter over, makes the play. Bottom 8th. And Andrew Abbott might stay in this one. Lucas, McLean, and Kirk coming up. Here's Cincinnati's hits. 7 singles, a double, and 4 home runs. That's been the story. 7 runs put up in the first 3 innings, primarily the second and third. Been quiet ever since. Seattle's offense has gone completely silent. 2 hits on the day for them. That is what Andrew Abbott put up in game 1 of the wild card, a 2-hit outing. Actually, I believe he only had given up 1 run. Lucas will do a late challenge here, just to use it up, and it is a strike, so it's upheld. The Reds are out of challenges now. Fouled away. Again, 0-2. One low, 1-2. Lucas staying alive here. All these pitches are below the zone. What am I swinging at, bro? And Lucas hits it to the right side. Naylor knocks it down. The flip is in time. Brash will win that duel. And now Matt McLean. What am I swinging at, bro? I keep swinging this shit under the zone. I definitely get more aggressive the bigger my lead. Well, that's a fucking... I can't believe I missed that slider. Whatever. 2 away. And they're going to pull Matt Brash. It'll be Gabe Spire. And this one hit to the right side. And it will get down, so Kirk has another base hit. Been a fantastic acquisition for this team. Now Ellie, chance to add insurance. And he's going to hit this fastball deep to right. Nimmo back, and he'll make the play, so that will do it. Cincinnati failed to score since the 3rd inning. But the 7 runs looks like it might be enough. Andrew Abbott is coming back out. Face the 9-1-2. Try to get a CG and win the World Series in a sweep. Lazaro Montes now. 88th pitch coming for Abbott. Hit deep to right center. Trout. Tracking. Makes the play. 1 away. Leonardo Rivas now. Jumped on a pitch last time. Was also a flyout. Strike dropped in there. The Reds could go to their closer if things got dicey. Andres Munoz, who they traded for with Seattle in the offseason last year. But it looks like they're going to stick with Abbott. He is at 91 pitches, and Cal Raleigh represents the final out for the Mariners. He's going to take a strike there to start. Broken bat foul. Reds are a strike away from being back-to-back World Series champions. Swing and a miss! The Reds go back-to-back! On the back of an Andrew Abbott complete game shutout. He only allowed 2 hits. And the Reds are once again World Series champs here in front of the home crowd. Mariners last year, Bryce Miller and Andres Munoz, they collect World Series rings. Alejandro Kirk gets his. Nathan Lucas gets one. Jake Rogers. A bunch of the other guys get another. Ian Happ gets a first ring. Because I don't think he technically played in 2016, so I don't think he actually has a ring for that year. Trout gets his second ring, dude. What fucking postseason, baby? And the Reds come out on top yet again in a 4-game sweep. Seventh World Series championship, baby. Terry Francona again, baby. Dude, Andrew Abbott, PG shutout, 2 hits, 11 Ks, no earned, 9 innings pitched, bro. Yeah, it's this EG. Ian Happ with 2 bombs, is only 2 of the postseason. We get to George Kirby with 7 earned in 2.1 innings and 8 hits. What was his ERA on the postseason now? 7.43. Yasver Zulueta gets injured. They have to go to a bullpen game, but their bullpen kind of locked it down. Like, we did not score a run on anybody except Kirby. Pasquantino had a homer. Trout had a homer. Kirk was 2 for 4. Ellie had a hit. Nathan Lucas was the only person on the starting 9 that did not get a base hit. But those averages still look good. And what Andrew Abbott to a .9 ERA in the postseason, dude, with the CG shutout. That's so crazy. And we take our second straight World Series championship, go back to back. Excuse me. So I can actually copy and paste. And then I'm going to have to go get the Mariners from, 2026. Cool. Thank God they're all in the same Excel document. One World Series, 7th. Let's go! The Reds have won the World Series. 7-0 we sweep. Let's do a recap, baby. Let's look at the stats, too. Let's see what awards are like, baby. Saying baby a lot. Anyway, World Series MVP, Vinny Pasquantino gets the World Series MVP. And the playoff MVP, once again, is Mike Trout. Pasquantino, 375 average with 2 homers and 5 RBIs in this World Series run. So we have back-to-back World Series MVPs. Both guys who could play first. Luis Arias played second for us mainly. But, yeah, Arias and Pasquantino second and first. Reds back-to-back. And NLCS MVP, Mike Trout, 412 average, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs, dude. Put the team on his back. And he wins back-to-back LCS MVP awards. Absolutely insane. He's been Matt McClain also batted .419, Kirk .349, dude. This fucking team, I love these boys. I really do. Yeah, I forget if we won any other awards. I don't really think we did. I think I remember looking through and being like, wow, we had nothing this year. Yeah, except for this, which is fine. I'll take a ring over the other ones, I suppose. Any day, probably. Let's look at those statistics, though. Ian Happ had a pretty good postseason, 286, 274 from Ellie. He picked it up towards later on. 3 steals, not terrible. Eugenio had 17 RBIs and almost a 300 average with 4 homers. Trout had 5 homers and almost a 400 average with 21 RBIs total. Pasquantino had 11 RBIs in the postseason, 5 homers as well. McLean, great average, was getting on with some steals. Kerry Carpenter, again, great average, 5 homers. He's so good, dude. Might have to consider extending Kerry Carpenter after arbitration or during the next season because he is good. Like, maybe not for super long because he is getting older, but he's also getting better. I think he's about to be 30. And again, yeah, we have a 1 year of ARB, but dude, he's been fucking awesome. Nathan Lucas, Spencer Steer. Yeah, Spencer Steer didn't really play much, so he didn't really get much opportunity. Jake Rogers also didn't really play. It was just Kirk. Hector Rodriguez, that one clutch hit where he got the RBI against the D-backs was nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pitchers, though, dude. Andrew Abbott, 30 innings pitched, 3-0 win-loss, 29 Ks, an 0.9 ERA, and a .5 whip in this postseason run with a CG and a shutout. 4 quality starts, dude. Absolutely amazing run for Andrew Abbott. Brady Singer, 3.78 ERA, 12 Ks, still pretty good, 3-0 on the record. Hunter Green, though, also 20 innings pitched, a 0 ERA with 17 Ks. He was dominant as well, which is what we needed out of him. And I think we have him under ARB for a little bit longer as well. Oh, we have him extended through 29 for relatively cheap. That's good. Chase Burns did not have so good of a postseason. Tony Santillan either. Bullpen kind of rough. Rhett Lauder also struggled. Luke Weaver was good. Andres Munoz was fucking lockdown. 7 innings pitched, 11 Ks, no earned runs. Luke Weaver 1.8 and 5, and he managed to lock it down against the Giants in that game. Jansen Junk continued to deliver. Caleb Ferguson continued to deliver, and I think we still have him for another year. Yeah, we signed him for a 2-year. Pagan also not bad. So really just a handful of guys that were kind of rough. But otherwise, team was fucking solid. Overall, team was very solid. So we went into the 27 postseason not knowing how to feel. 90-72, the same record as the Cubs, but we lost the regular season tiebreaker to them, so we swapped seeds. Pause. Phrasing. We swapped places in the postseason. Otherwise, we would have been the 3 spot and they would have been the 6 spot. But we still sweep them, win game 1, and then we take game 2, a close one, 5-4, sweep them both in Wrigley. So once again, over the Cubs in the last 2 years, we are 4-0 in the wild card. Arizona beats the Dodgers, who were a 4 seed because they got a wild card spot because of the 99-63 Giants. So they got a wild card spot and they lost 2 games to Arizona. So they don't make it back deeper. I can't believe the Dodgers really lost a wild card round. It's kind of crazy. So then Atlanta had the bye as the 1 seed. I don't remember how many wins that they had. I kind of want to look now. 100. Wow. The Braves had 100 wins. And they went down in a 5-game series to Arizona, who battled back and won, and we also battled back and beat San Francisco, which I think was actually a lot closer of a series than I originally thought, because they took the first 2 at home in Oracle, then we took the next 2 at home in Great America Ballpark. So then we just had to take the last one on the road, which we did, which also got a little dicey and crazy, but Nathan Lucas hit a clutch home run late. Luke Weaver battled out of a jam, and we managed to hold off on the Brady Singer game and win and go on to the CS. Quick little ride through the CS. We win game 1. We lose game 2 in Arizona, but then we take 3 straight at home, including the one that we win in extra innings. I can't remember. I think it was this one, 7-5. We tie it in the 10th, 5-5, with Hector Rodriguez, his 1.0 average, his 1 hit, and then we hit the home run with Eugenio Suarez to walk it off, and then we easily take a 9-1 victory over them in the final game to go to the World Series. Seattle and Boston on the other side battling, because it was Baltimore, our old team last year, against Houston, the wild card. That went to 3 games. Texas and Kansas City, that went to 3 games. Texas moved on, winning 2, and Baltimore moved on, winning 2. But then Baltimore lost in 5 games to Seattle. Boston made pretty quick work of Texas, winning in 4. Then in 7 games, Seattle took it over Boston with a swift 5-1 victory over Garrett Crochet and go to the World Series, which I really expected us to struggle against Seattle. Seattle is a 99-63 win team, but maybe this really is once again showing that the AL is just not as tough as the NL, because easily we take 3 games in a row. 7-5, another George Kirby game we crush. Chase Burns on the mound, struggled a little bit, but enough to keep us going. Matt Brash gets the loss in the bullpen of 5-3. We take this win with Bryce Miller on the mound, a former Mariner himself. A quick 9-1 victory with Hunter Green once again being shut down on his crazy postseason dominant run. And then finally, we play game 4. Andrew Abbott goes on a perfect game into, I believe, the 7th before losing it. But still, a CG shutout in under 100 pitches. Posts a .9 ERA in the postseason with another 11 Ks in this game, and we win the World Series in a 4-game sweep. And just more tragedy for Seattle. 2 years ago, close to making their first World Series in 25 and losing in Game 7 after being up in that series. And then, they finally get to their first World Series here in 27, and then they just get swept, including an injury in Game 4. Just a rough time for the Mariners. And the 2 Reds that we traded, Nick Lodolo and Brandon Nimmo, did fucking nothing. I want to actually see if Lodolo started this game. No, he's not here. They have Batista. I forgot about that too. Did Nick Lodolo come in any of these games? No, he was not in Game 1. The big hits here. That's the Mariners. Yeah, home run from Trout, Lucas, doubles. Look at those fucking holds, baby. Andres Munoz with the save against his former team. And then, it was Game 3 was Brian Wu. I don't think we ever faced Nick Lodolo. He might not have been on their playoff roster, actually. I wasn't paying attention. Now I'm kind of curious real quick to see. Was he even on their playoff roster? He was. I mean, he pitched 12 innings to a 3 ERA with 15 Ks in the postseason, so he wasn't even bad. They just didn't really use him. George Kirby was fucking... And Brian Wu combined to be really fucking bad for them. That's really crazy. But either way, that, especially when we go to GM goals, that's 2 years in a row. World Series wins, finished over 500. Wild card both times, including technically this year a worse wild card. But overall, I think we were a better team this year. And hopefully we'll be an even a better team next year. We have to figure out what's going on with the budget. I think there's some people definitely coming off the books. I could see us trying to trade Jake Rogers for somebody else because I don't really want that money. Ian Happ we have for another year. We still have arbitration on Kerry Carpenter. I'm going to, in my off time, look at these contracts and see kind of what moves I want to make, because I have like a separate page where I have people so I know where their ARB is up to and stuff. So I'm thinking I'm going to get all that together and we're going to do the off season and maybe the first half of the season probably next time, I'm thinking, because we're not going to do the off season today. But yeah, that's going to do it for part 6 of Reds franchise here in MLB 26. A fantastic postseason yet again. We are back-to-back World Series champions. We get our 7th World Series championship. So, you know what next year means? We got to go for the 3-peat, and hopefully we can finally win our fucking division next year. But yeah, definitely going to make some changes in the offseason, see what we can do. Definitely not going to re-sign Adolis Garcia, because holy shit, that was a waste of money. I'm going to be a little more careful with my signings as well, so especially with the limited budget we have. Because it's coming up in the next couple of years. We have to consider extending Ellie. We have to find money in places, and right now people like Alejandro Kirk and Mike Trout are eating a lot of cash, but I don't really plan to get rid of them yet, obviously, especially while they're under control. Kind of need those guys. Also want to see if we can make some more changes to the bullpen and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because I know I did. If you want to check out my other MLB The Show franchise content, Orioles from last year, and I'm doing a Yankees franchise in MLB 13. You can check that out over on the Hey It's Joe B VOD channel. That's where I upload the whole parts, or you can catch it live, of course, here on Hey It's Joe B on Twitch. If you want full edited horror game content, that's on my Hey It's Joe B main channel, and I might start mixing in some other types of content very soon to that channel. If you want clips and me yapping about random shit, whether it's baseball or games, check out the Hey It's Joe B TikTok. And if you don't like not if you don't like sports stuff, you wouldn't get this far if you didn't. But if you want stuff that isn't just sports, the HHW VOD channel also includes stuff from Call of Duty Zombies, to Left 4 Dead, to horror games, to adventure games. There's so much content over there that you can check out, ranging from 2019 to now. Plenty of stuff you can check out. So, hope you guys enjoyed part 6 of Reds franchise, and I'll see you guys in the next one with the 2027-8 offseason. Have a good one. Happy Memorial Day.